So I didn't really expect for the event to come out on a Friday, and I guess it's also on PC only at the moment. Not sure when it's going to be on console, but I'm going to show you guys how to farm this event super fast. It's not even an event because it doesn't really show up on here. It does there, but there's no quest line or anything to go with this. Also, there is a strategy to farm this event super fast. I keep calling it an event. I guess it can be an event. Now, I knew about doing this, but I was sadly at work, so I couldn't really record this video out for you guys. But I did see a video going around kind of talking about this method, so if you do want to check out that person's method, I'll link it in the description. But pretty much there's a couple things to get started with this event. So you're going to need coins, and you're going to need this thing, which is the polished mythical wood, as well as fiery feathers, but that's for a mount that you can get later on. But pretty much let me just explain the basic idea of this. So you shoot a boss. It could be a world boss, it could be a dungeon boss, and as you can see, you get wood. Sometimes it'll drop the coins, and I'll show you the little contraption I have going on over here. I didn't really make this the best way, but I'll show you guys in a second. And then you'll find this bench just randomly along, and this is going to be for the egg fragments. You need a bunch of these to even craft this, and you need 100 to get the full dragon egg, and I'll show you how to get the dragon in just a second. So what you want to do is go over here to Forbidden Spires. Now you could go here, which this is like the recommended place. It's gonna be pretty laggy. Everyone's probably gonna do dungeons and kind of ruin things for you, so you could try going to other places and just find a Forbidden Spires. I actually haven't tried farming this in other areas, other biomes, but I'm assuming it's Forbidden Spires exclusive. I don't know. Either way, I'm in Forbidden Spires. You find a cursed skull, and you want to build a contraption kind of like this, but maybe a little bit wider, which I think I'm gonna make this a little bit wider in just a second, but I kind of just did this for demonstration purposes. So you want to kind of enclose your cursed skull, just make it a tiny bit wider, and you want to go outwards pretty far. Like when you open this cursed skull, there's gonna be like a blue ring around you. You want to go outside of that. So I went really far, so all the way back over here. This is a pretty safe area. You basically don't want to complete the dungeon. That's what I'm trying to get at here. You want to keep shooting this over and over without really having to do anything. So if I go over here and shoot the cursed skull, as you can see, the enemies are there, but I'm not actually completing the cursed skull. Like they just keep on reappearing because the game knows that I'm not actually inside of there. And as you can see on the bottom, I'm getting the polished mythical wood there. But the cursed skull is going to keep repeating, and you can just keep fighting these enemies over and over. And that's how you can get the mythical wood. So it's going to be super fast. You can also do this on ships. Ships are going to be very strong for this as well. And I haven't really tested it out. I'm pretty sure the mythical coins are just going to be from Forbidden Spires. It could be from ships as well, because I do know you get them from dungeons. Same with the polished mythical wood. I was just told that ships were really OP for this. You can finish this event in like 2 hours. Mainly just from doing this. As for the coins, I'm sure somebody would have a better explanation, but you can just go around doing a little bit of dungeons. It's pretty easy. So from spawn, you can go to this bench over here, and on the bottom, you can see that there is this ally over here. It's mainly helpful for the wood, but you honestly don't really need it. But it is an option if you, assuming you get the other resources. And as for the dragon, you want to go over here to the dragon crucible, and over here in hatch dragons, we're going to find it over here. This is the crafting recipe for it. I kind of talked about this in my last video. So mythical coins just from dungeons, only need 200. I already have 10 on my main account, and I got 10 in like, I don't know, a couple minutes. Didn't really take me that long. And then as for the egg, we want to go over here to dragon eggs. It's going to be this one over here, and we need the 100 polished wood egg fragments. So that's just going to be converting that wood that we talked about earlier from the cursed skulls. Go over to the bench to craft the fragments, and then you can go ahead and craft the egg. And then once you get the egg, you can bring it over here to craft the full dragon. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to disappear once this event, or whatever you want to call it, goes away. Kind of like the bamboo dragon, so if you are an endgame player, I recommend getting this. If you want to go for rank 1 mastery, I recommend getting this. In terms of stats, the dragon isn't that good, but who knows if or when the dragon is going to come back, because I don't know where the bamboo dragon is. I haven't heard any news about that one returning, so I don't know. It's not that hard of a dragon to get, but if you do have the dragon coins, go for it. It's just kind of risky because you never know if or when the dragon will come back. And pretty much that's all there is to the events. I heard that ships are OP, and then the cursed skull method, I heard that you can do this for not even that long, and you can get all of the polished wood fragments and stuff like that. Just make sure to make your design a little bit better than what I have going on over here, and eventually you'll get the wood like you do over here. And then I already talked about it, but you'll find these benches all around Forbidden Spires. This is just the material that you need, so it's not really that bad. I'm not going to complain. It's pretty easy to farm this thing, even if you don't happen to do this cursed skull method. You can just farm casually and get it done just as fast. The pack does seem pretty decent, but it's also pretty expensive, so not worth in my opinion. Either way, that's gonna be all for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you all later.